Kate Middleton breaks royal tradition at Remembrance Day, following in Duchess Sophie's footsteps. Welcome back to Crown Chronicles, the home of compelling royal storytelling, hidden truths behind palace walls, and all the breaking updates you simply won't find anywhere else. If you're passionate about the British royal family and love diving deep into their most surprising, moving, and unforgettable moments, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join our ever-growing community of royal insiders. Today's episode is one of the most intriguing, refreshing, and symbolic royal stories of the year, a revelation that has everyone talking from London to Los Angeles. Something remarkable happened at this year's Remembrance Day ceremony. A moment so subtle, so graceful, and yet so powerful that it didn't just catch the attention of royal watchers, it sent shockwaves across the monarchy. Princess Catherine, the Princess of Wales, stepped forward in a way that broke long-standing royal tradition. And she did it by following in the footsteps of none other than Duchess Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh. This wasn't a dramatic gesture or a loud rebellion. Instead, it was a quiet, elegant shift, one that spoke volumes about the evolving role of modern royal women, the changing dynamics within the House of Windsor, and Catherine's growing influence as a future queen. The Remembrance Day ceremony, held every November, is one of the most solemn and reverent occasions in the royal calendar. It honors the fallen, pays tribute to heroism, and brings the nation together in profound reflection. For generations, royal women have adopted the same approach at the cenotaph: traditional black attire, minimal changes, and an unspoken rule of maintaining the same style year after year. Stability, consistency, and tradition have always shaped this moment, but this year, something different happened. As Catherine stepped onto the balcony overlooking the cenotaph, the world immediately noticed. Her look was different, subtle yet striking, respectful but modern. Inspired directly by Duchess Sophie, Catherine chose a style that blended tradition with contemporary meaning. Her coat featured softened tailoring, her hat carried a symbolic silhouette reminiscent of Sophie's recent Remembrance attire, and her jewelry choice aligned deeply with the emotional significance of the day rather than the traditional royal aesthetic. It was a quiet nod, a silent message, and a powerful symbol that the roles of royal women are evolving. Duchess Sophie, often hailed as the royal family's most underrated force, has long championed modern interpretations of royal duty. Her approach to fashion and symbolism during solemn events has been praised for offering respect while embracing authenticity. For Catherine to follow her lead is not only a compliment to Sophie, it's a statement that the new generation of royal women are supporting one another in reshaping tradition. Observers also noticed how Catherine positioned herself on the balcony, another gentle break from custom. Her stance echoed Sophie's posture in previous years, conveying unity, strength, and deep emotional connection. It was a moment that resonated not only with royal fans but with the wider public who have long admired the quiet dignity shared by both women. But why did this matter so much? Why did this move from Catherine cause so many to sit up and pay attention? Because Catherine, like Sophie, is stepping into a new era of royal womanhood, one defined not by rigid rules, but by authenticity, thoughtful symbolism, and relatable humanity. And she is doing it at a time when the monarchy needs that modern touch more than ever. Behind the scenes, royal insiders say that Catherine and Sophie have developed a warm and deeply supportive relationship. They share roles as mothers, senior working royals, and women navigating the pressures of public scrutiny. Sophie has often spoken candidly about her experiences within the royal family, and Catherine has reportedly found her openness refreshing and grounding. So, when Catherine mirrored Sophie's approach this Remembrance Day, it wasn't just fashion, it was respect. It was continuity. It was partnership, but there's another layer to the story. One that adds even more depth to Catherine's decision. This Remembrance Day marked a particularly emotional year for the royal family. With King Charles taking on increasing responsibilities, with global tensions rising, and with the monarchy undergoing subtle but steady transformation, every gesture holds meaning. Catherine's modern yet respectful shift symbolized a monarchy that is adapting while honoring its roots. Crowds watching from below noticed the warmth she exuded on the balcony, the way she bowed her head, the sincerity in her expression, the strength she carried through her stillness. It was clear that she saw this moment not just as royal duty, but as an opportunity to honor those who sacrificed everything. Many viewers said she appeared more confident than ever, more queenly, more assured, and more deeply connected to the significance of the event. Others noted how naturally she embodied compassion, dignity, and emotional presence, much like Sophie has done for decades. By the time the ceremony ended, social media had exploded with admiration. Fashion analysts praised her elegant refinement. Historians noted the symbolism of her choices. And royal commentators highlighted the significance of her aligning with Duchess Sophie, one of the monarchy's greatest pillars of quiet strength. But perhaps the most powerful reaction came from women across the world who saw Catherine's choice as a reminder that traditions can evolve. That respect can be expressed in new ways, and that leadership often begins with the smallest gestures. Catherine breaking tradition wasn't rebellion, it was evolution. It was the modern monarchy stepping gracefully into the future. As she left the ceremony alongside Prince William, another wave of admiration filled the air. The couple's unity, their quiet interactions, and their shared focus on honoring the fallen underscored why they remain central to the future of the crown. And Catherine's moment, her subtle but deeply meaningful nod to Sophie, became one of the defining images of the entire event. Thank you for joining us for this insightful and compelling dive into one of the year's most talked about royal moments. If you enjoyed this story and want more captivating insights from behind the palace gates, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. Every interaction helps Crown Chronicles grow and reach even more royal fans around the world. Stay tuned for our next episode, and as always, stay curious.